Hello everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Philip, I'm also known as PS or PS Enough. This video is about pick a topic, any topic, which is a tier on my Patreon that one special subscriber has where he or she gets to pick the topic that I will try to cover during this next month in the video that I'm recording right now. So this is for the month of September 2018. And the topic that was chosen was to go over some of my favorite demos and just explain what I like about them. So how do I pick this list? I just went to Pouet and I checked my coup de cœur, which is the demos you can select that you really love. And I've always had demos that are not that quite well known in there, just because I don't like to follow the popular trend. So let's go over them. The first one is actually a 64K, is Deesbab by Orange. I chose it specifically because one, it's a 64K. Two, it has very good music, very soulful music. It seems to reach down and evoke some very dark, mellow emotions, which I really love. And that's why I got so hooked into watching it. I watched it a lot of times. It's also a bit aggressive, which I also like. And I liked it because it was like the whole package inside the 64K. And that's what I really liked about it when I first discovered it, and it became a reference to me in years to come. Great music by Dune. Another demo that is on my top list that is also featured music from Doom is Megablast by Orange. It's actually a full-fledged demo. And what I like about Megablast, especially comparing against Deesbab, is that it has a lot of different effects. It's also a bit in your face and absurd in a way, but at the same time it's like multi-part. You feel like you've seen something and then it changes to something different, but it keeps a connection about it. So I really loved about that. It feels like you're watching several demos, but with a conducting thread or a connecting thread that glues everything together. I watched it a lot of times when I was younger, getting into the demo scene. I drew inspiration. It has a lot of classic demo scene effects on it, particles used in a very smart way, feedback effects, a lot of different things. It wasn't boring. Above all, you watch it and you feel the flow of the demo, and the effects last just long enough. You don't get bored looking at them. And even when it shows images, the images are also interesting, even if they somehow don't really fit to what's happening on the rest of the demo. There's always something interesting coming up next. Makes you want to watch it again. That was the main reason why I liked Megablast of Orange so much back then. So that's my number 2. My number 3 is Fake Elektronik Lightshow by Ephidrena. I think I picked it mostly because it's one of my favorite Amiga demos. Probably Smoke Bomb from Ozone is coming up close to it, but my favorite one is Fake Elektronik Lightshow because it's so much in your face. It's different from the rest of the stuff. The music is all psychedelic. It tries to be hip-hop, but it's not hip-hop. It's just in your face. We don't care, with a lot of attitude. I really love that, and you see all the limitations of the Amiga happening on each of the effects, and they really push it to the top. And I really liked the demo. It had a lot of impact when I first saw it, and I still watch it now and again, and the soundtrack is just awesome. It really drives it. It's one of the main things that I look for in the demos, that when it's coherent with the soundtrack, it has to be a good soundtrack and the visuals have to be coherent with it. So I pay more attention usually to the music and the feeling that the soundtrack is giving you than actually the visuals on themselves. Which is curious, but it's my way of analyzing demos. I'm sure other people do it differently or care about other parts of the demo. Anyways, number 4 on my list, it's Migracja by Cosmoplovsi. This is a very personal demo to me. I found it, or I refound it by mistake when I was going through Cosmoplovsi's archive. I had seen it before, And the first part is this noisy part, which is alright, with this red light blooming. It's alright if you like noise. I was sort of into noise, not very much into noise. The thing is, after you suffer through the first part, feels like you fall into a deep well, and the demo changes completely, and it's just extremely introspective, very slow paced, but it keeps the strobe effect going of some sort. You don't really understand what's happening, but it makes you think. It makes you think about your own life. The music pulls you a lot into that direction as well. It's very introspective, dark ambient drone kind of sounds. Mysterious even. It feels like you're in a space sci-fi movie of some sort. So I really love it, and all of the visuals feel like they are a microscope, like a zoom in of something. So it's like you're analyzing something from outer space that was collected. It's very interesting, and after that red part in the beginning, you get like I think 8 minutes of this nice laid back dark ambient drone sound, and I really loved it. And I discovered Cosmoplovsy when I was getting more into doing dark ambient myself and doing noise stuff myself. I ended up doing collaborations with them. I met the people who made Migracia. It's not one of their favorite demos. It's like one of my pocket favorites out of all the works that they did. So it's very interesting like that. So yeah, it's the demo that I really love about Cosmoplovsy. I like this demo over all the other ones, and I decided to pick it for that reason. Then we have Zebra by Paz Matters in number 5. It's an Amiga 64K, I believe, or 40K, and it features very silly animals and very silly music with a lot of shitty syncs. Not shitty, interesting, cute. Let's call it that. Cute syncs that make you just laugh and have a good time. It reminded me a lot of Tapalm demos as well, but this one was done before Tapalm was big, I think. So that's what I really loved about Zebra, and I wanted to pick something that was not, Tapalm, because I am in Tapalm, so I wanted to pick something that was close, but not quite. It's just different and absurd in a way, but very colorful as well. Because I like those kind of demos. I like dark ambient stuff. I like introspective stuff, but I also like stuff that's just ridiculously cute. I enjoy that a lot. So that's why I picked Zebra from Past Matters. Then, in number 6, we have I Am the Seed by Cyberpunk's Unity and Inward. This is a demo that when I first watched it, I really fell in love with it. It's very introspective, like some of the previous demos that I selected. That's probably one of the reasons that I picked it. It's great work by Elf. The music really drags you in, and the visuals really fit so well with the music. It's so... I like words to describe it. I want to say deep, but deep is not the right word. It gives you some sayings that make you think, but it leaves you space for you to reflect about them or what they mean for yourself. So it's more of a demo that you watch and it feels like a contemplative thing, an introspective thing, which I really love. That's the point, or most of the point behind dark ambient drone demos, is stuff that is there and lets you evoke something that lets you reflect. Or at least that's the main focus that I have behind watching and liking dark ambient demos. And this one is very particular because it tells a story of some sort, and the visuals are actually very good, and the music is actually very good, especially if you consider the spectrum constraints. When you are watching I Am the Seed, you don't realize it's a spectrum. You don't care that it's a spectrum. You just feel it and see that the effects are good. It has like some fake 3D in it, which is not really possible on the spectrum. So all of it fits well together. It's just an experience, regardless of the platform. And that's what I really loved about I Am the Seed. And then I ended up collaborating with Cyberpunk's Unity and Inward in the path, not the path. What was it? Was it I Am the Seed Part 2? I don't remember the name of my own demo. Hold on, let me look it up. I should know this one. It's not the path. Your Song is Quiet Part 2, yeah. And it was something different, not quite I Am the Seed. So yeah, I really love Elf and the ambient that he put into the whole demo, and that's why I picked I Am the Seed as number 6. In number 7, I have a random surprise pick. It's a title in Korean that I can't read, and it translates into Rubber Stamp, and it's by Limp Ninja. Why did I pick this from Limp Ninja? Limp Ninja have a lot of interesting demos. They're usually just different. This one felt like a lot more new school, but dark ambient at the same time was more exploratory, and I like that side of Limp Ninja. I don't like when they try to do the IDM commercial kind of thing. I don't know how the hell you're supposed to define commercial in IDM, but anyways, the stuff that is more typically pleasing to the regular viewer. And with Rubber Stamp, you could feel that they were like exploring more dark ambient stuff, which is more my cup of tea. So I really liked watching Rubber Stamp. I haven't watched it that many times. It's not like a demo that I go back and watch over and over again like the other ones were. But when I first watched it, it really created an impact, and I wanted to give them like a thumbs up to Limp Ninja, that this is the kind of stuff that really appeals to me, and that they explored things in a nice direction there. The sound in particular is very interesting, it's like some IDM but glitchy, so more of the kind of stuff that I usually do, but with more complex rhythms, or probably procedural stuff, procedurally generated melodies or pitches there. I don't really know how it was made. Visuals are very slow moving, but they're very diverse as well, so it's different from the usual dark ambient stuff. It's not like Chimera or something like that, just very long scenes. This one is just different, and I like that because it doesn't fit anywhere, but at the same time has some deep meaning behind it, or some deep feeling, emotion behind it, that it evokes that kind of emotion. At least with me, it evoked, so I like that demo. So yeah, these are my top 7 demos and why I like them. Hope you guys like this video. Let me know on the comments below what demos you guys prefer. Don't say the typical ones, don't say Second Reality from Future Crew, everybody likes that. Pick a demo that most people don't like and explain why you like that demo in particular. That's the kind of comments that I'm looking for. So let me know in your comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, donate a kidney to a Rottweiler, all that jazz. See you next video. Bye bye everyone, take care.